Hey guys, it's Gina, and it is time for the 2023 gardening wrap up. So, I was tagged by Auntie Ellen, which is GQuat Traditions with Ellen Pinky, and also by You Grow. So, let me get into it for the wrap up. So, there are 6 questions that are asked, and I'm going to answer each question. So the first question is, will you have a garden in 2024? And my answer is absolutely. Y'all know I'm gonna have a garden. So yes, I will have a garden in 2024. The second question is, what veggie, herb, flower, what veggie, herb, or flower will you not grow in 2024 that you grew in 2023? Now, listen, if you watched my videos this year, and if you knew and you haven't, go back. Y'all know I am not growing that honey nut squash. So let me tell you why, because I don't want to just leave it at that just in case you're somebody who has not watched my videos previously. That plant was extremely prolific and it grew extremely wild. I did not like that. When I say I grew it literally darn near by itself in a 4x4 bed, there was also onion growing in that bed and one pepper plant. It was a shishito pepper plant in there. That squash plant went from that 4x4, it vined over into another 4x4 right next to it. So really it's like an 8x4 that's split in half. And it grew into there. It grew all the way over up against my fence. So it went up to the fence and then it started vining over along the fence line. It also grew the opposite way into my yard. It also grew across into another set of beds. I was like, I can't. I can't. So I won't be growing it again. Was it not a good squash? It was good, but that it wasn't good enough for me to take up that much of my space. I don't have a lot of gardening space, even though it looks like I do. Maybe I do a little bit, but not for the things that I want to grow. So that's not an item that I want to grow that I'm willing to allow to take up that much space. So long story short, honey nut squash, you out. You will not be in next year's garden. Question number 3. What veggie, herb, or flower did you grow that you enjoyed the most? So, just like last season, I have 2. Last year I had 2, which was watermelon. I think it was watermelon potatoes. First time growing both of those. This year, it's 2 again. Now, this is going to be seem crazy, but it is a squash, one of them. The delicata squash. It was prolific, but it was not as crazy as that other squash plant. The leaves on that other squash plant was darn near the size of some of my watermelon. Okay, so it was big. But anyway, delicata squash is one of the items that I truly enjoy growing this season, and my brain is leaving me. What was the second one? A delicata squash, and it's always watermelon, but that's not it. Oh, y'all, my brain. I had it right when I was writing down the questions. I was thinking, and I was like, there's 2 things, and one was the delicata squash. I'm trying to look around my garden, looking at the things that I grew to try to remember what the other item was. It's going to come to me. How about we come back to that? Because it's going to come to me. I grew a lot of stuff. And it's going to come back to me. Anyway, we're going to move on. We'll come back to that. But we just know at least one is the delicata squash. I enjoy growing that one. Um, I had a couple items that I grew that I really was excited about, but I did not have success with. So maybe next year, but I'm not going to talk about those things in this one. Question number 4. Name a process you tried in 2023 that you will not try in 2024. Hmm. I don't know. I don't think I can't think of anything that I can think of one thing that I probably won't do in 2024 that I did in 2023. I try to not give some items as much space as they may have needed to grow. Me knowing that they prefer the certain amount of space to grow, I push the limit a little bit, especially with my pepper plants. Not my hot peppers, but my sweet peppers. And I think because of that, I didn't get as many as I did last season. So next year, I will definitely make sure I give them enough space to be more prolific and for me to get more peppers. So that's probably the only process I could think of that I tried this year that I was not very happy with. So, number 5, name a veggie, herb, or flower that you have never grown that you will grow in 2024. And, child, I got several. Every year I try to add something new to the garden. So, this year was that honey nut squash, and delicata was new this year, but the honey nut ain't coming back. Next season, 2024, I want to grow ground cherries. I want to grow the purple pea flower so I can have that for teas. And I also have another flower I want to grow. Auntie Ellen sent me some seeds from her mommy's garden. And I want to grow those flowers as well. I think it's a white flower. But I want to grow those, the purple pea, and ground cherries next season. So I know for sure those 3 will be in my garden. Number 6, did you share your love of gardening with someone that will start gardening in 2024? Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all, I am in, not just for my YouTube, but just going into my YouTube family. I am in several communities on here, and I have several people who have said they are going to have a garden next season. I have sent seeds to people. And I also have another friend that's outside of YouTube that I have talked to and wants to try to grow some things next year. So I have sent her some seeds, and she lives in Alabama, I think. Yeah, she's in Alabama. So I sent her some seeds so that hopefully she tries it out. She's going to try some tomatoes, some peppers, the norms that you kind of try to start with, most people, and some herbs. So I sent her a variety of different seeds to pick from. I told her don't try to overwhelm herself. Just pick a couple things, start there, and we go from there if she really enjoys it. So yes, I am always sharing my love for gardening with whoever will listen. So that is my 2023 gardening wrap up, y'all. I am still gardening, but that is my wrap up for the spring summer season. So I do have some things growing for the fall. Maybe I'll do a video of what's out there. It's cold here, y'all. I'm in Ohio. Today is November 2nd. It's cold. It ain't chilly, it's cold. Also, I have to share something. I will show it in the video because I found something that I did not know I was growing. So I'm excited about that. But until next season or until the next video, how about that? I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Oops, and don't let me forget, I am going to tag TT's Urban Pantry because she be trying to act like she ain't gardening, but she do. I tag Best Yet Journey. I tag Broke Farmer. I tag David Corey with Crop. And I tag Miss Shirley OG Gardner. So those are my tags for this video. So I hope you do a video wrapping up your gardening season, and I will talk to you guys later. All right. Bye.